All right, stick around. You're gonna wanna see what I make today. It's a trash to treasure for an item that all of you crafty crafters who watch these channels like. Something we all make. Here's the intro, but stick around.
The singing crafty crafter living in Mexico. Today let's do a challenge, craft your stash. In my case, craft my trash. Grab the cardboard, I'll sing a song, and don't forget the music trivia. Now let's create.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls have picked them, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? One more time, ready? Sing it. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Although the next verse is young girls gone. All right, that's enough of that. Hi guys, welcome to the Singing Crafty Crafter. By the way, stay tuned to get some trivia on that song somewhere here in this video. I feel like I'm really low. Am I low, you guys? Woo, that's probably better, huh? All right, this is another challenge day. So let me talk to you about this challenge. And I only made one thing because it's kind of an involved process. So, wait, hold on, pictures. Yeah, I wasn't ready, was I? Oh, I hate it when this happens. Okay, so this is, because I gotta show the picture. This is Craft Your Stash. So I did. Well, I crafted my trash. Yeah, I did. All right, and this is Crafting My Best Life with Lisa and Kristen K. So those two channels, which actually, I think I've done one other challenge with Crafting My Best Life with Lisa that she hosted. I think only one other. But anyway, so these are two channels for my besties that you may not be very familiar with. If you're joining us from the playlist, you probably are. So make sure you go check out the Hostesses channels, please. Tell them Amy sent ya. And then make sure you go to the playlist. I don't know how long the playlist is, so I can't tell you anything about that. But just go check it out because it's always so much fun. All right, so here's what Craft Your Stash is. It means you take what you have in your stash and you craft it. So here's the thing. I don't have anything in my stash because I'm living in Mexico and all my crafts are in America. So yeah, so what do I craft with? Trash. Are you guys ready? If you've been watching my videos lately, you know I've been doing stuff with glass bottles because I've been saving the glass bottles ever since we moved in here. Because right above me, ready, is this shelf up there. See all that? Oh, my glass bottles. Yeah, my little alcove is just full of bottles up there. So anyway, so I've been making, sorry, trying to straighten you out. I've been making glass houses out of the bottles. Okay, but this one's totally different. You guys are just gonna, I think you're gonna love it. And it goes along with, I'm co-hosting the 5 for Under 5, which is Spring and Easter tier tray. You got a hint yet? Yeah, I'm just gonna show it to you. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. Boop, boop, loo. It's a tier tray made completely out of trash, other than the lights. Obviously, the lights aren't trash, all right? So, this, you guys, check out my paint job on there too. It's very, I don't know what it is. What is it? Is it farm? Actually, I was gonna wrap some twine up on here and then I decided, no, I'm gonna wait till I decorate it and see if that would go. All right, so have you seen a tier tray that lights up before? I actually don't think I have. I don't think I have. Or how about one that's made 100% out of cardboard other than the bottle, but the bottle is trash. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna show you how I made this. All right, so I've got my cardboard and my frying pan lid to draw the larger of the two circles, and then I just had this little round, and that was the perfect size for my top tier. And I go ahead and cut them out with a utility knife. This took a little, actually used 2 different utility knives. Okay, you're gonna watch me cut them out, sand them down, and get them ready and glue them together. So while we're doing that, how about a little music trivia? All right, so Where Have All the Flowers Gone is a folk song, obviously, written by the American singer-songwriter Pete Seeger in 1955. So it was inspired lyrically by a traditional Cossack folk song, a Kaluda Duda. Anyway, and he borrowed an Irish melody, which is interesting. We'll get back to that. This song in 1960, Joe Hickerson turned it into a circular song, and he added a couple of verses. But in 2010, the New Statesman listed it as one of the top 20 political songs. All right, so Seeger, when he wrote this, in October of 1955, he was on a plane headed for a concert at Oberlin College. And he was leafing through his notebook, and he saw this passage. Where are the flowers? The girls have plucked them. Where are the girls? They have all taken husbands. Where are the men? They're all in the army. And these were lines taken from the traditional Cossack, I hope I'm saying that right, folk song. Anyway, and it was referenced in a novel, and Quiet Flows the Dawn, sorry, which Seeger had read 2 years before. Okay, so anyway, in 2013, Seeger explained that he borrowed the melody from an Irish lumberjack song with the words, Johnson says he'll load more hay, but he simply slowed down the tune. All right, so it sounds to me like this is a song where he grabbed a melody from somewhere else, and he got the basis for his lyrics and pulled them all together to make a lasting folk song, which we all know. So, where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. There you go, little music trivia. Now, back to crafting. Right, so I glued my 3 pieces together for the bottom and for the top. I've added my trim, by the way. That was a floral covering of some flowers that Marcus got me. And I put my hole in the middle to put the top over, which I probably should have done before I actually glued the 3 together. Okay, but hindsight's 20/20. Now, I'm going to give my base coat here, and this is like this. It's a battleship gray blue. I mean, it's not really gray, but it's a gray blue. And so I'm making sure that I get full coverage on this because this is my base color. Now, I left the very center unpainted because I wanted the bottle to adhere. So I put my E6000 on the bottom, and I put my bottle down, and I walk away, and I come back, and I turn my lights on, and I'm like, oh no, you can see the cardboard because this is a glass bottle. But because, you know, we creators, we make mistakes. So I'm like, well, that's not going to work. And this is after I got it all centered and everything was like perfect. And this is my very scientific way of making sure that my bottle is in the center. Anyway, so I have to lift the bottle off. Now, it had not completely dried when I did this, so I was lucky. So I pulled it off, and I'm like, all right, I've got to paint this because it definitely shows. And so I just painted in the center, and then I just dabbed over the glue slightly, and I put my bottle back down, and I said, well, we'll see what happens. If it's dry in the morning, then we're good. It did. It totally dried. I'm just thinking because it was cardboard, so I didn't have to re-glue it. Now, this is wall compound, and I'm just filling in the gaps on the outside because I've cut 3 different circles. It's impossible to get them absolutely the same exact size, and I put my border on, so I went around the bottom and the top and filled in my little gaps that were left after I had painted the base coat, and I just wiped that. I'm just wiping it down with a wet paper towel there. Then I let that dry, then I repainted my blue, and now we're going to go to the Vaseline technique. So this is kind of a dirty, messed up bristled brush, and I like that because it's going to give me swaths of Vaseline in different areas. This is my Vaseline painting trick. If you've never seen it before, you're going to see it now. So I'm just brushing Vaseline kind of randomly all over my project for the bottom tier and the top tier. And again, this is a destroyed brush. Now I'm going to take my white. I sort of heavy-handed do a whitewash, and then I spritz and I add a little more white. But what happens is the spritzing makes where the Vaseline is sort of bubble up and leave me a very aged, worn, painted look. And I like it. So I didn't go like heavy white, which I could have, and left less of the blue coming through. But I kind of liked the blue, and my thought was, with that color blue, I can absolutely use this in spring, but also in fall. And because of the lights, I can certainly use it in Christmas. Anyway, what do you guys think? See my painting there? How it's just, yeah. All right. So there you go. There's my tier tray from trash. So here's the thing. It was the hardest part about this was getting the cardboard round, and even you can actually, it's way rounder than it looks right there. It's actually very round. I'm pretty proud of this. And then using the trim from the tulips that Marcus got me for Valentine's Day, took that package apart and used that. It gave it a nice, just a nice decorative edge there. So it's all trash. 3 pieces of not thick, 3 pieces of really strong cardboard. You know, some cardboard is just more flimsy than others. Anyway, glued it all together. So the reason this took so long was, number one, getting the exact sizing, and then gluing and waiting and gluing and waiting, and then trying to get this as perfectly round as I possibly could. There you go. See that? Not bad, right? I haven't painted the bottom. I will probably seal it with Mod Podge just so if it's on the kitchen counter. But what I love best about this is I can turn it on at night and it'll light up my tier tray. Yeah, like, and this is just those cork lights. So here's another cool thing about this is, I'm gonna do it right here. Well, I'm not gonna, maybe I am. Is that the top tier comes off. The top tier is just placed on top of the bottle. So technically I could take this and use it separately as a cool, you know, appetizer thing, right? I could put cheese board on there, crackers on there, whatever. Anyway, but when it's all put together, I have just a cool tier tray, which I can't wait to decorate. So you gotta let me know what you think, huh? I think it was pretty cool. All right, so that's it. Don't forget to go check out that playlist down below and visit the Hostesses, now I want a ding dong, channels. and make sure you go watch the playlist. Okay, so that was really fun, and mine really was, it was a craft your trash, not craft your stash. So there you go, everybody. Have a great day, great life, great week. And Ferdinand, you're awfully silent over there. Well, yeah, I think he's mad. Or I left his voice in the drawer. Could be that too, huh? By the way, FYI, Bessie's, Juanita is gone. My friend who came to visit, she thought Juanita was so cool, and so I gave Juanita, I rehomed Juanita, so, which was fun, because I can't take everything with me here. Anyway, I know, he's still moaning and groaning because he wants a barn. I just realized how crooked we are, right? Oh, well, you've watched the video anyway. Okay, let me know down below what you think of my really cool light up tier tray, and go watch the playlist. Thanks for watching, you guys. Toodles. Wait, what was my song? Where did all my tier tray items go? Haven't made them yet. I'm editing my video and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should totally tell you guys, March 5th is the day that I'm co-hosting the 5 for Under 5 challenge with Emily from Farm Charm Chic. Please come check it out and you can see what I make to fill up this cool tier tray. Okay, back to the end of this program. There you go. Toodles.